Way! Way! My oh my, let them try. DC quotes. Sorry for my low English. I will continue to integrate in your brain with my Zaporizhia level of English, average, without super sharpness, super skill. Wasn't into it. Never was interested in making an accent. But I had not worst from them all. Here's my ceiling. I will watch at it mostly, and I'm playing Cyberpunk, or was going to play. Don't like how I don't like how the look I have in glasses, but I need them to concentrate on my thoughts, because you know it's really annoying when you can't concentrate your eyesight. My oh my, let them try. I would like this phrase could be could belong to Ivy, not Mera in DC Dark Legion. And way my piggy Harley Quinn, come to daddy. You forced me to say such rude phrase. I understand that it's rude. And no, I won't watch at the ceiling. I'd rather ride in Cyberpunk. So what I want to say, this video will be special, and it will be the longest from such on such theme. I don't want to show my emotions because because that's who I am. I have uh, illnesses, I have diseases since childhood. I don't know whether it makes me more familiar with aliens or not. In some case, yes, but yeah, on these scales, I rather choose to be more familiar with aliens. But my last investigation about Hiroshima and Nagasaki made me hate aliens. I realized that people really, the victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, independent, not interested, they are telling that UFO, they are not telling, they are confirming the information from the cinema, The Phenomenon 2020 by James Fox. In which he is showing the reality of aliens to all attentive people. And that aliens are controlling the weapon. They try to pretend who are they? They are agents of Russia and agents of USA. They mutually created this cinema, The Phenomenon, and the reason why I'm telling about this that I'm not happy to be familiar with aliens, because I realized that I trust more to the reviews about aliens, if I can say like that, or comments rather, of people who are victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's why I'm not happy to be familiar with aliens. I really believe that those people who have many diseases like me, illnesses like asthma, heart, allergy, it's a lucky day when I'm talking to you. Without sneezing. Epilepsy, ADHD. That's why it's hard for me to show emotions. That's why I'm more like any aliens. Just to show you that I'm not reading any text. My ex was telling me kinda 3 times that I'm talking in English when I'm sleeping, when I'm dreaming. Even if it's a low level of English, but anyways, it's some kind of strong initiation of my spirit, of my soul, to be connected with you, with Western society. So, in this case, about my diseases, I was trying to cure it with some drugs which are legal in USA. And it could be successful if not such stress, which I regularly have in my life. I love my parents, but they really destroyed my life. They are really toxic, and that was the additional factor to my illnesses, which didn't allow me to get education, to stay at job, to keep my love, to keep my beloved woman. I understand her, and I forget her, and I forgive her. All this in one piece. So when I was using those legal drugs, I had a dream. Very hard dream. I'm going to tell you about my nightmare, about my scariest nightmare in my life. Because once I already told about this to Ukrainians in my channel, but I realized that I need to do this in video format. I want to trust you all my life, and I want to find a military priest, Ukrainian military priest, and I want to give him my life with help of Jesus Christ, to help me deal with everything and to find life, because get life is not a fun word for me. It's really about me. I must get life. So the reason I want to tell you about my nightmare is because I want you to help me to avoid this. I'm not scared. I believe in Jesus Christ sincerely and genuinely, trying to be an honest priest online as possible for me, because you know that during epilepsy it is very unhealthy when you wake up suddenly. It's very bad for epilepsy, and it's very hard. It's very hard to wake up always, all the time. Just gonna tell you in a short form about this nightmare. I became a maniac without consciousness, and like a kid was playing with bodies of people. I like Lego since childhood, so this kid was playing with Russian bodies, dead bodies. And I really want to avoid this. I want you to help me. And I believe that Jesus Christ will help me to avoid this. I'm some kind of chosen, but I'm a sinner. I'm not a saint, as I told in my previous post. Aliens which did war in Ukraine with help of Putin and with help of those who helped Putin, who were connected with Russian secret agencies. You better think on your own about this stuff. They helped to create the war in Ukraine, and what I want to say by this, for me it's a fact already. Yeah, they are collecting saints. When they kill them, they kill people, and they became saints, and some of them are Christians, and they collect those Christian saints to keep reign of Christianity on the earth. That was my aim, that was my main purpose of all my blogs. But when I realize in this, it's not anymore. Yeah, I want to add about Harley Quinn, Queen of Harleys. You all are mine, and you know it. I am your Joker, and you feel it. I know. And you all forced me to say this. I would like only to have only one Harley Quinn. But now you forced me to say this. Because... And I am very idealistic and I have principles. I don't care what somebody say about this all. I like my principles. I love them. I love my ideals. I have many familiar with Joker, with Scarecrow, with Captain Jack, grandmothers in my yards when I was living, where I was living. They will usually call me a captain. They saw a captain in me, and a long time I wasn't feeling like that, and I couldn't understand why. But then, when I was diving deep in my ideals, in my thoughts, I began to realize that captain is my nature. I am Captain Jack, John Connor, Joker, Punisher, C military soldier, sea soldier, improvement that my English is bad. I am the train that could. I am the train that could from Zaporizhzhia city. Diga. Chuh chuh. Chuh chuh. I have a look of pretty testosterone male, but I am transgender. I was praying to Jesus Christ and he said that my second name is Liana. It's not only a name, it's my second soul. It's my female part of me, and I'm some kind of mix of Volibear and Zyra or Ivy from DC. universe. This plant woman. That's why her name is Liana. And my fate, my fate, my life proves my style. I'm like Liana. I'm as Liana because can't find my independent life, my way without parents. Would like to have a relationship with English-speaking woman, but I want her to be very strong, very healthy. I want her to have desire to learn Ukrainian language, and I know that my desires and that I want to find a woman, a wife, while I am nobody, and this is an idealistic and principal desire, principalistic desire. I don't think that there's such a word in English, but anyways, who cares? So, this is a tough problem which I can't overcome because I understand that I look like a scam, and my words have a look of words of scam. When I'm asking somebody to come to Ukraine while it's war, but I'm not really asking somebody vulnerable. I'm asking a really strong and brave person who can make logical conclusions and see who I am and what I'm saying. This game I got as a present from from one of my best friends. His name is Noah. Hi Noah. God bless you. And only second part I bought for my own money. That's a rare thing when I'm buying a game. Just trying to remember what I was going to say. Maybe something left to say to you. Maybe not. Yeah, I would like to add that I'm tired of sermons of my favorite St. John United Church of Christ priest. She began to be very concentrated on me. Her sermons are very against my hate towards Russians. I would like to avoid this hate, and I prefer to pray for their health, but can't really react online on some things in other way. And don't try to tell me. It was #Danlian. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's also story about those round bread boy who almost died in some versions and died totally in other versions when he left his parents. I understand this. Ooh, I'm flying. God bless you. Thank you for listening. God bless you so much. I wish you could feel my warmth. And my blessing which I have from Lord Jesus Christ. My parents finally started to feel this when they hug me or when I hug them. And that's not the type of energy which can take bad energy or something like that. My energy is purifying. Lucian the Purifier. #Danlian. Ukraine. Zaporizhia.